So I started film photography, learning the three important aspects of photography, of course, which is aperture, ISO, and shutter speed. There's a lot of benefits to learning film photography first before you get into digital photography, right? One of the aspects is just like making your shot count. You can't just spray and pray, as they say. Anything you want and then figure it out after. If you want to shoot something, you get the composition, you shoot it, and bam, you got a good picture. But there's a lot of times where you don't get you don't know if you got a good picture until afterwards, maybe like a month or two after you got the exposures back. But I mean, that's the beauty of photography. You just kind of capture it in the moment and then see the result after. And I resonate with that a lot. And then I shot film here in New York City. I was only supposed to be here for 24 hours. Ended up being here for like 48 or something, 36. Super short trip, but I knew when I got back to Miami, I was like, shoot, I'm gonna live in New York City, because Miami, is not it. But New York City is definitely like my vibe of just on the roll all the time, nonstop. It's kind of like a grind culture, but not so much, because I'm not really grinding. I'm more like enjoying just what the city has to offer in terms of like cityscape and like nature. It's crazy. In 2021, I got my first digital camera around spring because my sister told me that she wanted me to take her wedding pictures, and I was like, bet, let's do it. I got my first digital camera, Canon Rebel T7. I mean, it'll always have a place in my heart because honestly, I took the best pictures of my career in that camera, and I cannot recreate it. It's up to the user to figure out what you want the outcome to be, right? You can give me a crappy camera, I'll make the pictures look amazing. I could have gotten a Mark 5D or something like that, and that would be a lot better in terms of like maybe quality. But I mean, at the end of the day, I've started learning that when I started developing my style, it's more so about the feeling that the other person gets from my pictures than the quality. At this point in my photography career, I started to dive deeper into editing raw. At this point, probably like mid of 2021, I started doing weddings. I started doing fashion editorials, music videos, all with like a Canon T7, which is crazy. And so at the end of that year, I did my sister's wedding when I already had enough like practice from doing small time weddings. By 2022, I started doing more like video work because I realized photography is only going to get you so far, but if you specialize yourself in a bit more video work, you can do a lot. And so here I am 2 years later, still doing video. In terms of like, at this point, 2022, it's very early stages of AI. It's not so prevalent as it is now, but there's like some things coming out that's being AI driven, and I very much know that photography will eventually be taken up by AI, especially now AI. I could delete this tree behind me and you won't even know. So 2022, I wanted to get deeper into video, and so I bought myself the Fuji X-T3. Fujifilm, amazing little camera, kind of old right now, but it still holds up. I'm shooting this on an X-T3 and the quality is amazing. Shot so many videos on it. The reason why I got it was because it's at a fair price, $800. Amazing. The only thing that's expensive, as always, is the lenses. 2023, I quit my job as a photographer in the studio that I was working at, and went into what was the craziest year of my life, probably up until now. I went on this road trip for from coast to coast, Miami all the way to California and back. That was a blast. 2 weeks. That's a trip that everybody has to do at least once in their life. August 15th, 2023. I pretty much came with no job and no apartment. Pretty much, as in, I definitely didn't come with no job. I came without a job and without an apartment. I wanted to live in Hell's Kitchen, next to Central Park, and with affordable rent and a washer and dryer. Affordable rent, not so much, but I got a washer and dryer. I live in Hell's Kitchen and next to Central Park, in like a block or two from Times Square, which everybody says, what is wrong with you? I know, but for the lifestyle I live, it's just so much fun being in the middle of everything. I think it's necessary for the first year that you live in New York City to live in a crazy part, and then eventually afterwards you could just decide if you want to stay in the city or you want to like move up or down or whatever. You gotta enjoy the city for what it is, bro. You gotta go hard or go home type of thing. So I went hard, and I almost went home. I almost went home because I got scammed, but that's a whole different other thing. Life here is pretty tough, especially if you move from one state to another with no family, and you don't really know what to do with your life, except the one thing that you do know that you're pretty good at is photography and videography. If you're young or you're old or you just want to experience something new, have some character development, do something crazy that everybody tells you not to do, and see what happens. I would do this all over again if I could. Maybe do it better in the sense of like saving money and stuff like that, but honestly, like the experiences that you make here, making new friends, and I've been blessed that I have a good community around me that loves God and loves to live to the fullest in God's plans, and it's just amazing, bro. What I have now going on is pretty much I'm about to leave the current place of where I am in Hell's Kitchen. Something cheaper. I'm gonna live with 2 other people that are my friends from church, and so this is gonna be my, I guess, introduction to my YouTube channel, in which I would post a little bit more cinematic, amazing content of New York City. Now that I've lived there for a year, I kind of know the ups and downs of the city. I kind of know how to shoot and have a little bit more of a stylistic preference, if that's even a word. Stylistic style to my videos, and so I can't wait to share it with you. I'm glad you guys watched all the way to the end. I don't really care about views. It's more like a therapeutic thing. It's very embarrassing to do this in front of a camera in the middle of Central Park, but you know what I've learned about here in New York City is that there's so many people that you won't ever see them again. You'll either like have someone look at you and they'll think about you for the rest of the day, or they'll come up to you and be like, what's up? And I'll be like, what's up? And then you have a cool story to tell. This is my second set.
I don't want to disturb you. Do you make YouTube?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I also just started.
Yeah.
So what's your YouTube channel?
Sure, man.
So you
Last year.
when is it coming up? When do you upload it?
Probably next month.
I'm gonna watch it. Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you, man. Wow, bro. perfect for my perfect for the video, to be honest. I swear I didn't plan an actor here. I didn't call this guy up. He just came up to me. I saw him earlier passing by, but yeah, what I just said. Yeah. Stay tuned for video, and I'll see you guys later.